Good evening, or whatever part of eternity this is. I'm Jerry, your unlicensed guide to the weird whispers of the underworld. Things have been unusually loud in the afterlife this week. We've got skeleton protests in purgatory, Elvis canceling his ghost tour, a spiritual seminar that backfired spectacularly, and yes, Deadflix is officially launching. Because even in death, content is king. And peace? Overrated. Let's get into the headlines no one alive is reporting, but probably should.
Good evening from Purgatory, where the only thing rising faster than lost souls is rent. What began as quiet unrest has rattled into full-blown protest, as skeletons, spirits, and a few very angry ghosts take to the streets of the Dust District. Their demands? Affordable afterlife housing, protection from random exorcisms, and, in some cases, a front-facing tomb with decent Wi-Fi. But landlords argue the dead are high-maintenance tenants, blaming them for bone scratches, ectoplasm leaks, and aggressive moaning after midnight. It's a classic standoff, ghost versus greed, and tonight we're right in the middle of it.
I spent 43 years doing taxes. Now I'm in purgatory and still can't get approved for a one-tomb lease. We asked for dignity. They gave us shared crypts and bone-polishing fees. Look, I support the right to eternal unrest. But have you seen what calcium dust does to marble floors? One of them left a femur in the sink last week. It's unhygienic.
For now, the protests continue, the landlords hold their ground, and peace in purgatory seems as far away as the living. I'm Bonnie Spectra, reporting for Afterlife News. Stay restless.
Ah yes, rent disputes in the afterlife. Shocking, unheard of, almost as if housing isn't magically fixed once you die. Luckily, things are much better on Earth. Rent is super affordable, apartments are spacious, landlords are kind, and absolutely no one ever gets evicted via a one-line WhatsApp at 11 p.m. Honestly, watching the dead fight for basic shelter really makes you appreciate how fair and functional the housing system is for the living. Truly heartwarming. Anyway, good luck, skeletons. And if rent gets too high, just decompose where you stand. It's what I did. Okay, next, let's talk about Elvis. Yes, that Elvis.
In an unusual sight for the afterlife, Elvis Presley has been spotted sleeping. Not just at home, but in the most unexpected places, backstage, in ghost cafes, even in the middle of a poker game with Frank Sinatra. And most surprisingly, right in the middle of his own concerts. When asked what was going on, he said,
"It's very difficult to comprehend. A live concert, to me, is exciting because of all the electricity that is generated in the crowd and on stage. I love my fans, I really do. But lately it's felt less like can't help falling in love and more like being caught in a trap. I can't walk out because the ghost bookers don't let you walk out."
It seems the king has decided to finally rest after 48 years of non-stop performances. The problem? Fans keep waking him up for selfies, proving that even in death, fame never sleeps.
Honestly, let the man haunt in peace. If you spent eternity singing for boomers in limbo, you'd cancel too. Okay, next. The highly anticipated self-help seminar, Let Go of Earthly Attachments, was shut down abruptly after more than 3 million ghosts showed up and refused to leave. Take a look.
The self-help seminar, Let Go of Earthly Attachments, was supposed to teach ghosts how to move on peacefully. But with over 3 million attendees packed into the virtual and ethereal space, organizers quickly realized the seminar was unmanageable. Ghosts refused to leave, hovering in the hallways, replaying moments from their past lives, and debating endlessly over unresolved regrets. In the end, the seminar was cancelled, leaving spirits with more attachments than ever, proving that even in the afterlife, letting go is easier said than done.
Fun fact, if you die with unresolved trauma, you get stuck in a Zoom call with your high school bully. Forever. And yes, the Wi-Fi still cuts out right before you say something important. Guess old habits die hard. And apparently so do clingy exes. Speaking of habits, the afterlife has a new one: binge watching.
Binge watching is about to take over the afterlife. With Deadflix launching today, hauntings are expected to drop by at least 60% as ghosts prepare to glue themselves to their spectral screens. One poltergeist has already admitted he's clearing his entire haunting schedule just to finish a reality dating show, and he doesn't regret it. We'll have all the spine-chilling details right after the break. Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment with everything you need to know.
For those who believe less is truly more. For those who shop with their imagination, lightweight, spacious minimalist, 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 compromises. The empty cart, because sometimes nothing is everything. Now available in every supermarket near you. The empty cart.
Missing the milk and cookies from when you were alive? Well, Spectral Snacks delivers the taste of your childhood straight to your eternal self. No expiration date, 0 calories, infinite nostalgia. Spectral Snacks, remembering milk and cookies.
From skulls to crowns, our gems keep your afterlife shining. Exclusively crafted for the discerning undead. Why settle for bones alone when you can have brilliance? Prices start at only 9,999 Ecto coins with flexible installment plans available. We accept all types of ghostly cards. Skeleton Diamond Boutique, where luxury never dies. It just gets louder.
Big news from the afterlife. Deadflix just launched. Finally, a streaming service for the dearly departed. No living influencers, no reality shows about flipping haunted houses, just pure undead entertainment. Let's check it out.
Deadflix is live, and the afterlife just got binge ready. Let's take a look. Stranger Souls, a show about ghosts solving weird mysteries. This show somehow feel like your high school reunion. Okay, next. Breaking Crypt, black market candle drama. The only show where running a black market scented candle business is considered serious crime. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, The Haunting of HR. A show about the eternal office chaos. The Haunting of HR gives you the kind of office drama that makes even eternal suffering feel like a promotion. And of course, Love Island, Vampire Edition, undead singles looking for love. Eternal romance, 0 sunlight. Subscriptions start at just 13 Ecto coins, give or take. Prices may fluctuate randomly because even in the afterlife, nothing is stable.
I'm telling you, this is the good stuff. Breaking Crypt, The Haunting of HR, Stranger Souls, and my personal guilty pleasure, Love Island, Vampire Edition. It's all fun and romance until sunrise. Then half the cast turns to dust. Deadflix, because eternity is way too long to just sit in the dark doing nothing. That's it for this week's Afterlife news. And remember, I'm just a zombie, brought to you by some human with too much free time and questionable ideas. So hit subscribe, like, and share. It keeps my undead heart beating and my ego slightly overinflated. But seriously, if you're still among the living, make it count. Laugh too loud, love too hard, and maybe haunt a little less while you're still breathing. Life's weird and short. Enjoy it before you have to watch me forever. See you next week. Stay spooky, stay curious, and for the love of undeath, subscribe.